the gate. First drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. That's caught. It's Flores. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways.
Flying out to the left. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
And this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around, they're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll bring it out. It's Flores. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. A strike downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Bruins are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tate. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll run for it on third and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. He fires one deep over the middle. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Shakes off the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Flores. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Corner's going to give them room. Makes the catch along the sideline and steps out of bounds. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Rush is on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Bruins! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. At the 35, he's got room. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
Mental errors like that just kill drives. We'll see if they can overcome it. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line.
Open field on the right. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flores. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Pocket breaking down. Myers on the move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Bruins will have it 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Bringing the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking for space. It's Peoples. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. It's complete to the left. And he's still running after the move. There he goes. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Coming out with it, it's Graham. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. With the catch, it's Peoples. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Peoples. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The Buckeyes will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snags it over the middle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Bruins line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Takes the easy one to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes are on the move. Toss sweep to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. He's brought down at the 49. That is... short of the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackle.
Unleashes one deep. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field is Iamaleava. They're setting up the screen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Finds a man in the middle. Down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 29 over Nebraska. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it in. It's Tate. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Looking for room. It's Donaldson. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in.
Turning it on! It's a fumble! Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. No way the official's going to miss that one. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore.
He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Sayin. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Smith. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the pummeling has started. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets a... Oh, he's got some space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.